Make sure you're never followed here.
Bingo.
It's all our...
Nice. Give me the too long didn't read version of that, will you?
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training, and us knowing hardly anything about you, Des has invited you to join HQ. It would have been nice if she had consulted with her second-in-command. But what's done is done. Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Cut to the chase.
One of our field agents, Old Man Stockton, needs help with the runaway synth, H222. So headquarters, as always, puts out the fires that others can't be bothered to put out themselves. Paranoid old bat won't even tell us the problem. He insists that we get our intel from a dead drop.
He may have a good reason to be paranoid.
Around here, people usually do.
Perhaps he does. And maybe he did the other dozen times he's made our agents jump through these unnecessary hoops. The dead drop is a mailbox with a rail sign on it. It's a common means of communication for us, so keep an eye out for them. When you make contact with Stockton, he won't give you the time of day unless you give him the proper countersign. The current sign is, do you have a Geiger counter? And the counter is, mine is in the shop. Please tell me Deacon taught you that at least.
He taught me what I need to know, including that.
It appears our resident pathological liar didn't completely neglect your training. Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. The dead drop will be near there. Use the escape tunnel in the back to get there quicker.
When running synths out of the wealth, wastelanders can be a bigger problem than even the Institute.
Hey there.
Oh, hey. So, are you ready to continue?
I have some questions.
Questions? What sort of questions?
Where did you live?
New Vegas, born and raised. I've also been into the Boneyard and in the Hub. Did some trading there. Fun place. Walked for a bit on the Zion National Park and went to see the ruins of Salt Lake City. Just came from the Capital Wasteland. A real mess. It's an endless battle between Steel and super mutants. You probably don't know any of those places, but it's okay.
That was it.
Alright. So, what do you say?
Maybe another time.
Alright, I'll just stay here then.
There's more going on than you know. Trust me.
Hey.
The census sweep says you're clean. Hooray! We're bug free.
I went through a sensor sweep?
Every test Des will let me run. Full EMF scan, biological sniffers, and other state-of-the-art security. So the sweep says the Institute isn't watching you, or us. But the tests lie, man. Okay, have you eaten anything out there? Because if you have, they got you.
Are you seriously asking if I eat food?
The food out there is dangerous. It's contaminated. That's why I grow my own food. Reclaimed pure water, local nutrients. Nothing goes in me that I don't see. That's how you stay safe. The Institute has these tiny microscopic robots in the food, man. And they report back.
Tom, that's rubbish.
You just don't get it, Carrington. The Institute is in your blood.
That's a lot to process.
Please, don't believe a word of this bollocks.
Okay. If you really want to be safe, let me give you a little shot. Desdemona says no one has to, but it will kill those little robots.
There's battery acid in that serum of yours.
You can't nuke an omelet without irradiating some eggs. You ready to shoot up?
What's in the shot?
We got algae, some yummy bacteria culture, and just a little bit of battery acid. But we gotta burn those babies out of you. It's a hard reboot of your system, man.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Let them hear and see everything. Okay, okay. I hope you like your whole life being downloaded to the Institute's mainframe.
Actually, I dose myself with radiation to kill the blood robots.
I read you, man. Smart. I'd rather have some hair loss than let the Institute win. Hey, you get it, man. I make things around here. You go and do. You do whatever. And come back, and I will set you up.
What do you make?
All the custom toys you field agents use, my boys and I make. We're thinking outside the box, man. Gotta get real creative, real wacky to stay ahead of those Institute eggheads. Don't even get me started on all their secret projects. Now, I got all these ideas in my head. So building time.
Are you injured? It's a wonder you and Glory don't set off metal detectors.
Hear anything, Doctor?
Been out of the loop. Lots of sick and injured taking up my time. Now, if you need treatment, let me know.
Could use some supplies, actually.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
I hope.
To God the Institute doesn't find us here. At least not soon.
You gotta be careful, man. The Institute is everywhere.
Excuse me.
Hey, old-timer. Nice to finally meet you.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Funny, mine's in the shop. My name's Peter. I'm Deacon's son. I've heard a lot about you. Do you have a minute?
Sure. What do you need?
I have a project I need help with. I think it'll be fun, but it's too dangerous for me to do alone. I asked my dad for help, but he's usually out doing spy stuff. Maybe you can help me.
Depends. I need more details.
There's a group of children of Adam that moved into the Commonwealth recently. The railroad got some intel on this group. They sound scary. It seems like these Adam crazies got frustrated because folks in the Commonwealth weren't adopting their religion. They started killing people who refused to worship Adam. The rumor says they call themselves the Sword of Adam. Intel tells us they moved into an unfinished vault near the crater of Adam, and they've been trying to get their hands on a nuclear stockpile. Apparently they think that they can achieve salvation by blowing up the Commonwealth. Dealing with these wackos should be top priority, but everyone in the railroad is so focused on synths. No one's done anything about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for helping synths, but more importantly, I don't want to get blown up by religious fanatics. So what do you think? Will you check out the secret vault and see if there's a way to stop these nut jobs?
Absolutely. I'm in.
Cool, here's the location. Can I come with you?
Are you kidding me?
I'm 8, but don't let that fool you. My mom died when I was little, and as far back as I can remember, I've grown up in this war zone. My dad isn't around much lately, so I spend most of my time reading about spycraft and training with weapons. Lori says I'm getting pretty good with a pistol. I know it's hard to believe, but I can protect myself. Even killed my first Deathclaw a few months back. I promise I'll stay behind you, and besides, you might need my help navigating. So can I come with you?
I have some things to do first.
Oh man, alright. Well, I'll be here waiting for you. Good luck out there.
Heads up.
All ears.
Hey there.
What's up?
Just curious what you're thinking.
Don't let Doc Harrington get to you. It's hard for them to trust new people. As far as boogeymen go, the Institute's right up there with the Enclave and the Legion.
It would be nice to know more about you.
No biggie. What do you want to know?
So, what's your story? Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a synth. But I'm not from the Institute, it's a long story. Truth is, it was just like one of those dreams you can't wake up from. Now I don't even know how to sleep. Not that I haven't tried. I just count electric sheep.
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Tinker Tom will fill your head. Pam will clear your mind.
Tell me about the people in your division.
Tinker Tom's got all kinds of theories about the Institute. They're only half as crazy as the truth.
How do you think things are between us?
No problems here. Not every day you find someone who's willing to put their life on the line for a robot. At least, one they didn't mistake for a human first.
Once.
You've got principles. I'll give you that. It's why I like you. Well, part of the reason. The other, well, fact is, you're a way better cook.
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Glory's a synth too. If you couldn't tell by the haircut, she's the muscle.
That's all.
Good talk.
Looking to eat less lead? Got some armor that should help if you're interested.
Any news going around?
We'll be hard-pressed if trouble shows up until we get some more defenses around here.
What are you thinking about?
Sure could use a drink.
Nothing else I needed.
Okay.
Deacon's record is the best. You could learn a lot from him.
Commencing recurrence analysis using de Brovian method.
Pam.
Processing. Agent. Bullseye. Your arrival was not calculated.
Well, I'm here.
Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the railroad organization have a high degree of correlation. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
But you didn't predict me coming.
That's correct. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Just how inaccurate are you?
The smaller the group, and the greater the time frame, the less accurate I become. But all predictions are affected by the human element. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
Why do you want to know?
If I cannot explain your existence, future predictive models may have an even greater degree of inaccuracy. I repeat, what is your point of origin?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.